A very good morning, class.
Morning class. I hope everybody is fine. As you all know, we are doing the chapter Nutrition in Animals. So far we have discussed about steps of nutrition. Then we discussed about digestion in amoeba, which was a unicellular organism. All the 5 steps, how does it takes place in amoeba. Then we were discussing about nutrition in human beings. We know that the digestive system of the human being starts with mouth and ends at anus. We discussed about the function of the mouth which helps in the process of digestion. Then we discussed about the organs present in the mouth, that is teeth, tongue, which helps in the process of digestion. Next we discussed about oesophagus. The food after being partially digested from the mouth is passed to oesophagus, which serve as a passage to the food to the stomach. Then the process of digestion takes place in the stomach in the thick vault. Stomach contains mucus, digestive juices, enzymes, which helps in stomach the digestion of the protein takes place. Although the complete digestion does not take place here. Then the food is passed into the small intestine. Here pancreas and liver glands helps in the process of complete digestion of all the fats, minerals and carbohydrates and proteins present in the food are digested in the small intestine. Absorption also takes place in the small intestine. The inner wall of the small intestine has a finger-like projections called villi. These helps in the digestion. They increase the surface area for the absorption of the digested food. Villi have a network of very fine blood vessels called the capillaries. इन villi के अंदर बहुत ही fine blood vessels होते हैं, capillaries. और ये capillaries क्या करती हैं? They distribute the food to the different organs of the body and helps them to transport through the help of the blood vessels to the body's different organ. In this way, the observed food is incorporated into cell component. This is called as assimilation. We know that assimilation was the process through which we get the food from the energy from the digested food. So these villi helps in the absorption in the small intestine. And the undigested food enters the large intestine, which has not been digested, passes through the large intestine from the small intestine. Although its name is large intestine, but it is shorter in length. It is about 1.5 meter long and small intestine was 7.5 meter long. But it is wider than the small intestine. Here no digestion takes place. As we know, the digestion process is completed in the small intestine. Its main function is to absorb the water from the undigested food material. अब जो process of digestion complete हो गया small intestine में, अब some undigested food भी होगा. उसमें से जितना भी water absorb करना है वो कौन करती है? Large intestine. A small structure is present at the junction of small intestine and large intestine, which has no role to play in the digestion but can become infected and swollen causing appendicitis जिसे हम बोलते हैं. तो appendix क्या होता है? A small structure present at the junction of the small and the large intestine, जिसका digestion में कोई role नहीं होता है, पर वो क्या हो सकती है? Infected और swollen हो सकती है. That is known as appendicitis. Next is rectum. The undigested waste food from the large intestine passes into the rectum and is stored here as a semi-solid feces. यहाँ पर क्या होता है? Undigested food passed होता है और store रहता है. And finally, from the anus, the fecal matter is passed out through an opening called as anus. This process is known as egestion, the process of throwing out the waste from the body. So the digestion, the entire nutrition process completes here at the anus. It starts from the mouth and ends at anus. Now we will discuss the next topic, that is nutrition in grass eating animal. We discussed about nutrition in a single cell organism. We discussed about nutrition in human being. Now the third most important and the final topic of this chapter is nutrition in grass eating animal. What all process of digestion does takes place in grass eating animals we will study here. As we know that the grass-eating animals are known as herbivores, consist of plant material, particularly grass. Grass we know is rich in carbohydrate, which is called as cellulose. It is a polymer found in nature. Our body cannot digest this cellulose, whereas grass-eating animals can digest this cellulose. You all must have noticed at times when a buffalo or the cow is resting, sometimes when they are doing something when they are resting, they keep chewing when they are not eating anything. Their mouths keep on moving. जब वो कुछ खा भी नहीं हो रहे थे पर सिंपल रेस्ट पोजिशन में होते, but their mouth keep on moving. In fact, the grass-eating animals quickly swallow the fodder and store in a separate part of a stomach. उनकी स्टमक में एक सेपरेट पार्ट होता है जहाँ पर वो ये फूड को स्टोर करते. दिस इज नोन एज rumen. In rumen, the food is partially digested. So these animals are also known as rumen, where they store the partially digested food. The partially digested food को हम एक term से बोलते हैं, that is known as curd. What is curd? The partially digested food is known as curd. अब क्या होता है, द कर्ड इज देन ब्रॉट टू द माउथ इन अ स्मॉल लम्प्स. ये पार्शली एक स्टोर उन्होंने कर लिया और जब वो रेस्ट पोजिशन में होते हैं वो बैक अपने माउथ में लेकर आते हैं इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्मॉल लम्प्स एंड च्यूड, और उसे च्यू करने लगते हैं. दिस प्रोसेस ऑफ च्यूइंग द कर्ड इज नोन एज rumination, एंड दीज एनिमल्स आर नोन एज ruminants. The process of chewing of the curd is known as rumination, and these animals are known as ruminants. अब क्या होता है, during rumination, curd mixes with the saliva which is present in the mouth of these animals and become pulpy or semi-liquid. अब वो जो सॉलिड फॉर्म में था, अब वो सेमी लिक्विड पेस्ट में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है जब वो सलाइवा के साथ मिक्स होता है. After chewing, the pulpy food is passed to the rest of the stomach. अब माउथ से कहाँ पास होगा, इनकी स्टमक में. इनकी स्टमक भी डिफरेंट होती है as compared to the human stomach. In ruminants, the stomach has 4 chambers. Basically, their stomachs are divided into 4 chambers. और हर चेम्बर का अलग अलग फंक्शन होता है that we will study. These 4 chambers are rumen, reticulum, omasum, and abomasum. Rumen, reticulum, omasum, and abomasum. Now we will study about the first chamber. The first chamber of a ruminant stomach is the rumen. It is the largest chamber. As mentioned, food is stored here and digestion of cellulose takes place here. यहाँ क्या होता है, यहाँ पर फूड को स्टोर करा जाता है और डाइजेशन ऑफ सेल्यूलोज टेक प्लेस. फ्रॉम rumen, फूड कहाँ पास होगा, सेकेंड चेम्बर, दैट इज नोन एज रेटिकुलम. In fact, rumen and reticulum are closely associated and they content mix freely. दोनों बहुत पास में लोकेटेड होते हैं, तो इसकी वजह से उन दोनों के जो फूड कंटेंट होते हैं ईजिली फ्रीली मिक्स हो जाते हैं. In these 2 chambers, the food is partially digested and converted into a soft pulp called the cud. I told you curd is a partially digested food. जो partially digested food होता है वो कहाँ पर soft pulp में develop होता है, in the reticulum. That is the second chamber. Now the pulpy food is brought back to the mouth when the animal is resting. I told you. After chewing, the food from the mouth is pushed into the third chamber now. That is called as omasum. Mouth में back आएगा. फिर वो grass eating animal when they are resting, they will chew the food. And when they will chew the food, it will pass to the third chamber called the omasum. ये सबसे smallest chamber होता है. From here, the food enters the fourth chamber called the obamasum. दिस इज अ ट्रू स्टमक. एग्जैक्टली द प्रोसेस ऑफ द स्टमक जो होता है वो यहाँ ओबेमासम जो लास्ट चेम्बर है वहाँ पे टेक प्लेस करता है. इट कंटेन डाइजेस्टिव जूसेस is secreted here which को क्या करते हैं, it helps in the digestion of the food. From the fourth chamber the food enters the small intestine. We know that as in human being the absorption of the food takes place in the small intestine. In the similar way absorption of the nutrients occur in the small intestine of these grass eating animals. One question arises here. Why the ruminants develop the habit of chewing the cud? This is basically their survival mechanism for their food. Carnivores are on the lookout for herbivores. हमें पता है carnivores किसको खाते हैं, herbivores को. The herbivores avoid being caught, quickly eat their food. वो जल्दी जल्दी में अपना खाना खा लेते हैं and then they reach a safe place. Now when they get time they chew the food and digest their food. That is why the ruminants have developed the habit of chewing the cud.